Hi everyone, welcome to your mat. Today I'm Becca. For those who haven't joined before, it's so lovely to be teaching you and guiding you through our practice today. And for those who have joined before, thank you and welcome back to your mat space. So we're going to start in a standing position today actually. It's a little bit different. So bring the feet hip width distance apart, soften the knees a little bit, bring the palms forward, soften the shoulders, and start grounding down, pausing, arriving on your mat. So as always, listen to your body, working with how your body presents itself today, knowing when to challenge yourself, knowing when to let go, ease off. So if you're working with any injuries or limitations, restrictions within the body, please do listen. You know your body better than anyone. Good. So start to connect to the breath here. Breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. In through the nose. This time as we exhale, we're going to sigh through the mouth. Pushing it all out. Inhale. Exhale through the mouth. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Good. And then come back to a normal, natural breath. In through the nose, allow the belly to rise. Exhale, soften and release through the nose. Belly draws into the spine. Inhale. Good. And then opening the eyes. And just start to give your body a little shake. So shaking out the legs, shaking out the arms, just giving yourself, let it all go. Let anything that you don't need anymore, let it go, returning it back down to earth. Good. And then come to stillness. And then we're going to come into some little swings, but bring the arms down beside you. And as we swing, come to the ball of your feet. So just allow everything to move naturally. As we swing side to side, bringing some movement, a little bit of rotation through the spine. Good. And then pause and slowly come to stillness. Good. So then bring the feet a little bit closer. Big toes touch, parting the ankles. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Catch the left wrist with the right hand. Find that length. Exhale, side bend to the right. So strong through the legs, zip up through the front thighs. Left shoulder rolls back slightly, right shoulder rolls forwards. Squeeze the glutes and root down through the feet. Good. Inhale to come to center. Change the grip. Right hand gets held by the left wrist. Inhale, exhale. Good. Inhale. One more time this side. Exhale. Inhale. Nice. Exhale. Good. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, release the hands through heart center. Good. And then release the hands down. Take the shoulders up, back and down a few times. Up, back and down. Good. And then the opposite direction. Forward. Good. And then we're going to come into our standing cat-cow. So soften the knees. Got cactus the arms. As we inhale, reach the arms up overhead, take the gaze up, lift through the chest. Exhale, bend the knees, cactus the arms. Good. Inhale to lift up. Exhale. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lift the chest, bend the knees. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, release the hands through heart center. Good. Coming around to our forward fold flow. So bring the hands to the heart center, soften the knee. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hinge down, bend the knees, first forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up, take the gaze up maybe. Exhale, release the hands through heart center. Good, inhale. Exhale, fold, hinge at the hips. Good, weight slightly forwards into the toes. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, release the hands through heart center. Good, last time, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, release the hands through heart center. Good, so coming into our chair pose. So inhale, bend the knees, bring the arms forwards or either up, squeeze the inner thighs, just make sure that the weight's coming back into the heels, so lift the toes, and we can see the toes over the knees. Squeeze the belly, good, and then as we exhale, fold down, bring the hands behind you, interlace the hands as we fold over. This is our exhale. Good, our inhale's coming back into our chair. Exhale, fold down, release the arms up overhead. Good, one more, inhale. Exhale. Good, inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back with the right leg to plank. Good, pause here, squeeze the inner thigh. Nice. So we're going to bring the right knee to the right elbow and back. Left knee, left elbow and back. Squeeze the belly. Good. So alternating each side. Tuck the tailbone slightly. Squeeze the belly. Strong through the shoulders. Good. 2 more each side. Get the knee as high as you can to that elbow. Good. Release the knees down. Untuck the toes as we lower all the way down to our bellies, elbows hugging. Good. Inhale, come into baby cobra. So press the tops of the feet and the pubic bone down, shoulders roll away from the ears. Exhale to release. Inhale to press back onto the knees, tuck the toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale here and exhale. Inhale, look forwards, the right foot steps through. Left foot follows, coming into your halfway lift. Exhale to release down. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, release the hands through heart center. Good. Inhale, sweep the arms up, maybe come to a baby back bend. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back, left leg, right leg follows, plank. Good. This time we're going to draw the right knee to the left elbow. Right knee to the left and back. Left knee to right elbow and back. Keep changing sides, squeeze the belly. Good. Internal, external obliques, squeeze the glutes. Good, 2 more each side. Nice. Release the knees, untuck the toes. Exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale, baby cobra, shoulders roll away from the ears, lift the hands, squeeze the glutes, press the tops of the feet down. Exhale to release down. Inhale, coming onto the knees, tuck the toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Gazing forward, step the left foot to the top of the mat, the right foot follows, coming into your halfway lift. Exhale to release down. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, release the hands through heart center. Good. So coming to the middle of the mat, coming to our first balancing pose. So ground down through the left leg, spread the toes nice and wide, press firmly into the feet, left foot. Lift up through the front thighs, squeeze the glutes, then bring your hands to your heart, to your hips, squeeze the belly, zip up through the pelvic floor, come to the right tiptoes, open the right knee out. Just be mindful that the left hip doesn't shoot out, so squeeze everything to the midline. Bring the right foot to the ankle, the inner shin, or to the inner thigh. Just avoid the knee area. So think about the right knee drawing back, but be mindful not to draw the left hip. So imagine your hips square to the front of the mat, like your car headlights. Bring your hands to your heart center, or you can grow your branches. Good, breathing here. We're here for 2 more breaths. Well done. Bring the hands to your heart center. Good. Draw the right knee forwards and slowly lower, and then bring some movement before we come to the other side. So bring the hands to the hips, root down through the right leg, come to the left tiptoes as we open the left knee out to the side. Bring the left foot to the ankle, the inner shin, or up to the inner thigh. Just be mindful of the hips, watch the knee, so we don't want the foot directly onto the knee, and then bring your hands to your heart center. Good. Maybe lift the branches up. Good, breathing here. Nice. Well done. Exhale, release the hands through heart center. Draw the left knee forwards and release it down. Good, and then give yourself a little shake. Well done. Okay, so coming to the top of the mat, bring the big toes touch slightly past the ankles. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back plank, hop back, chaturanga, bent elbows. Inhale, back bend of your choice, either chaturanga, either up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, right leg sweeps up, flex the foot. Good. Exhale, right knee draws in towards the nose. Inhale, lift the leg. Exhale, right knee to right elbow, coming into your 3-legged plank variation. Inhale. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Good. Inhale. Exhale, right knee towards the nose. Squeeze the belly, take the shoulders over the wrists. Lightly step the right foot through. Release the left knee down. Good. Inhale here in your low lunge. Exhale, come back to your half monkey. Draw the right hip under. Squeeze the inner thighs nice and active through that right thigh. Inhale. Good. Squeeze the glutes. Exhale. So moving dynamically but with strength at the same time. Press the right heel in. Inhale to come forward. Squeeze the glutes. Inner thighs activate. Good. Exhale. Inhale. Good. Pause here in your lunge. Lift the left knee. Good. Ground the left hand as we inhale, twist into our runner's lunge. So right hand lifts up, squeeze the inner thighs, glutes nice and active. Gaze either up to the ceiling or out to the side or down. Good. Exhale, release the right hand. Then we're going to pivot to the long edge of the mat. Good. Bend into the left knee, come into a little snake squat to the left. So left knee's bent, right leg is long. Right toes turn up to the ceiling if that's comfortable. Good. Inhale, coming across to the other side. Right knee bends, left leg lifts. Left foot lifts. So whichever the extended leg is where we want to stay nice and active. Good. Squeeze the glutes in between. Moving dynamically. Good. Coming back to the left. And we're going to spin to frame the back of the mat. Good. Release the right knee down. Inhale here. Exhale, coming to your half monkey. Good. Squeeze the inner thighs, left hip draws under. Inhale, low lunge. Good. Squeeze the glutes. Press the left foot down. Exhale. Inhale. Good. Exhale. Inhale. Good. Ground the hands, lift the right knee. Right hand stays down as we inhale, twist open to the left. Squeeze the glutes, squeeze the inner thighs, nice and active through that right leg. So try not to collapse through the right shoulder here, nice and strong. Good. Exhale, release the left hand down. Gonna walk parallel to the long edge of the mat. Bend into the right knee, snake squat to this side. Optional, bring your hands to your heart center or out in front for a little bit more core work. Good. So strong as we come through center, squeeze the glutes, squeeze the inner thighs, lift up using your strength. Good, coming down. Inhale. Good. Nice. back to the right, good. And then walk the hands to the front of the mat as you spin, step back to plank, come through your vinyasa. Good. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good, inhale here, and exhale. Inhale, right leg sweeps up, step the right foot forward to the top of the mat. Inhale, come up to our high lunge. Good, so strong through that left leg. Good, inhale here. Our exhale is cactus the arms, proud of the chest. Inhale, lift, draw up. Use the core, use the leg strength. Exhale, softening, coming a little deeper. Inhale. This time as we exhale, we're going to bend the left knee, tap it to the mat, and then drive up. Exhale, come down. Inhale, good. Exhale, keep the right knee over the ankle, squeeze the glutes, power up. Last time. Exhale, broaden the chest, back bend if that's comfortable. Inhale. Exhale, float the hands down, step back to plank, come through your vinyasa. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, left leg sweeps up. Step the left foot to the top of the mat. Inhale, come up to our high lunge. Use the core, strong through the legs, nice and stable. Inhale here. Exhale, cactus the arms, lift the chest. Inhale, the torso brings us up. Exhale. Inhale to lift. Exhale. Inhale to lift. This time as we exhale, tap the right knee down, drive through the legs to bring us up. Good. Exhale, cactus the arms, lift the chest. Inhale. Last time. Exhale, maybe back bend. Good. Inhale. Exhale, frame the left hand, step back. Frame the left foot, sorry, step back to plank. Come through your vinyasa. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Inhale, right leg sweeps up. Step the right foot forwards. Good. Coming into our runner's lunge. Inhale here, squeeze the inner thighs, plant the foot down. Our exhale is finding length through that right leg. It doesn't have to be straight. Most importantly is that we move with strength. Fold down over that right thigh. Keep high on the ball of the left foot. Inhale, come forwards. Exhale, come back. Inhale, come forwards. Good. Exhale, come back. Inhale, come forwards. This time as we come back, pause and hold. Walk the hands back maybe a little bit. As we inhale, find length. Exhale, fold down. Squeeze the inner thighs. Lift through the front of the right thigh so we're nice and strong. Left leg is active. Good. Inhale to come forwards. Good. And then we're going to spider around to the left. Bring the left toes in, heels out. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold down to our wide leg forward fold. Taking the hands to the backs of the calves, the ankles or the outer edges of the feet. Bring the weight slightly into the toes. Good. Neck is soft, so nod the head yes and no a few times. Good. Release the hands as we inhale. Good. Exhale, pivot to front to face the back of the mat. Left foot forward, right leg back. Left knee is bent over the ankle. Right leg is active. Squeeze the glutes, squeeze the inner thighs. This is our inhale. Exhale, find that length through the left leg. Stay on the ball of the right foot. Good. Inhale. Try not to force that left knee, the left leg straight. Exhale. Just go with where is good for your body. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Pause here. Maybe walk the hands a little bit further back. Inhale for a halfway lift. Squeeze the thighs. Exhale. Fold down over that left thigh. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale, we bend into the left knee as we walk around to the right. Good. This time we're gonna turn the heels in, the toes out. Narrow the stance slightly, bring the hands to the hips as we inhale, slowly rise up. Good, so just check your feet. So the heels are in and the toes are out, coming into our goddess with our eagle arms. So start to bend into the knees. Good. Maybe bring the weight a little side to side as we soften into the hips. Good, and pause here. Bring the arms out to the side, making sure that the weight is in the outer edges of the feet. We're squeezing the glutes and imagine you're drawing the feet to the middle of the mat. Right arm comes underneath the left, bend the elbows, either take hold of the shoulders, the backs of the hands, or cross the palms to touch. Inhale to lift the elbows in line with the shoulders. Draw the forearms away from the face so that they're roughly vertical. Good. Send the hips a little lower. Either stay here or start folding as we roll down. Good. Keep strong through the lower legs. One more breath here. Good. Inhale to rise. Release the arms. Good. Left arm underneath the right. This time, the hands come to the shoulders. Backs of the hands touch or palms to touch. Lift the elbows. Good. Send the hips a little bit lower. Either pause here or start to round. Good. Squeeze the glutes. Keep drawing the inner thighs together by imagining you're drawing the feet to the middle of the mat. One more breath. Inhale to come up. Release the hands. Good. As we inhale, bring the hands to the hips. Press up into the feet. Good. And then we're going to step to the top of the mat. Pause here in your Tadasana. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Slowly opening the eyes, coming through our last vinyasa flow. So bring the hands to your heart center. Inhale, sweep the arms up, maybe come to baby back bend. As we exhale, fold down. Good. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step that plank, hop that chaturanga. Inhale, back bend of your choice. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Pause here. Inhale. And exhale. Release the knees down. Untuck the toes and come into a restorative child's pose. So sit back on the heels, arms come down beside you as you gently allow the forehead to come down, softening the shoulders, easing through the lower back. Good. Two more breaths here. Well done. Slowly inhale. Good. And then we're going to come down to one side. Take the legs out in front of us and bring the soles of the feet to touch and the knees out. And then draw the heels as close to the sit bones as you can. And then interlace the hands around the feet. As we inhale, find length. Exhale, hinge at the hips, lead with the chest folding over. So keep that length through the spine here. Keep the chin slightly tucked. And you can use the elbows inside the shins to encourage them to open up a little deeper. Breathing here. Good. Slowing the heart rate. Well done. One more breath. Well done. And then slowly coming up. And then walk the feet a little bit further in front of you to create almost like a diamond. And then this time we're just going to allow gravity to draw us down. So allow the chin to roll, tuck into the chest, allow the spine to round. Head is heavy and breathing here. So you may feel it in different parts of the body here, the hips, the outer legs, the lower back. Good. Deep breathing in. And deep breathing out. Long, slow, deep breaths. Allow the belly to fully rise as you inhale and soften as you exhale. Good. 2 more breaths here. Well done. Last inhale. And then slowly rising. Good. Bring the hands outside the knees as we guide the knees up. And then we're going to roll down onto our spine. So you can either come straight down or come through a roll down. Bring the arms forward, palms facing in, tuck the chin in towards the chest. Scoop the belly in and slowly rolling all the way down with that control. Good. And we come all the way down. Well done. Reach the arms up overhead, lengthen the legs out. Give yourself a full body stretch. Good, and then hug the knees in towards the chest. Give yourself a big hug. Rolling over the lower back. Good, and come to stillness. Release the feet down. Good. So we're going to come to our cow face pose. So take the knees over the hips and then cross the right leg over the left. And then bend the knees towards the chest. The right hand comes to the left shin, ankle or foot, and the left hand to the right. So we want to encourage the legs towards the face. The more parallel the shins are to the ceiling, the deeper you'll feel it into the outer right hip. Keep the shoulders soft. So the closer the heels are to the hip bones, to the sit bones, the less intense it is. So soften the shoulders, soften the neck, tucking the chin slightly, breathing into the outer right hip. Good. Then slowly release. Change the cross of the legs, so left leg comes on top. Left hand to right shin or ankle or foot. Right hand to the left. Good. So the more parallel the shins are to the ceiling, the more intense it is. Drawing those knees in towards the chest, opening up through the outer left hip. Good. So just noticing if this side is tighter or you feel more open. Good. And then gently release. Good. And then we're going to bring the left ankle to the right thigh. Good. Goalpost the arms or lengthen them out. And then take the legs to the right. So this is a twist plus a hip opener. So if you want to work deeper into the outer left foot, draw the right knee closer towards the face, coming to more of a right angle, and draw the left knee up towards the ceiling. So the left foot stays down onto the floor or the mat. Good. Breathing here. Well done. Keeping the shoulders soft, chin is soft. Maybe close the eyes as you connect the breath to wherever you're feeling it in the body. So probably the left outer hip in some region. Good. And then inhale, draw the legs back to center. Release the left leg, just centralize the hips in the middle of the mat. And then right ankle to left thigh. Draw the legs over to the right, to the left, coming to your position. So deeper for the hip, draw the left knee further towards the chest, and the knee is 90 degrees, and the right knee facing up to the ceiling to breathe into that outer right hip. Close the eyes and just allow the body to soften here. Allow the belly to rise and exhale to soften. Inhale, bring the Legs back centre, release the right leg, centralise the hips in the middle of the mat. Good, then hug the knees in towards the chest. Maybe take hold of opposite elbows as you squeeze yourself into a tiny little ball. Good, preparing for Shavasana. So either legs up the wall, legs long. You can bend the knees, bring the feet mat width distance apart and allow the knees to draw in. Good, arms down beside you with the palms facing up. Doing whatever feels good for you and your body. Just come to total relaxation. Allow the body to just be here on the mat. Not focusing on the practice that we've just done physically. Just allow the body to be here in stillness, giving yourself permission to surrender. Good. So staying here as long as you want to or however long you've got time for, but for those who would like me to guide you out, start to bring gentle movements of the fingers, the toes, bringing your awareness back into the room, into the physical body, waking yourself up gently. Reach the arms up overhead, give yourself a full body stretch as if you're waking yourself up in the morning. Good, and then hug the knees in towards the chest, giving yourself a big hug and thanking yourself for dedicating this time to your body and your mind. And gently roll to the right hand side, keeping the eyes closed. We'll press ourselves up to a comfortable seated position. Good. Bringing your hands to your heart center. Bring the hands to the crown of the head for kind thoughts and positivity. Bringing the hands to the lips for kind words and honesty. And bringing your hands to your heart center for love and compassion to yourself and all other beings. Thank you for joining me so much on the mat. Really look forward to teaching you again soon. Take care. Namaste.